Welcome back to another episode of Packs to Profit. I'm here with my host, Danny, as always, and we're back after a few weeks. Things come up, things happen. We have been absent a little bit, so apologize about that. But here we are, episode 11, getting things rolling again. Today we're going to talk about the restocks recently on Pokemon Center with Prismatic, as well as Destined Rivals. And then we actually haven't had a chance to even discuss between ourselves the recently revealed secret illustration rares for Team Rocket or Destined Rivals, whichever one you want to call it. Get into that. We'll also finish up with a weekly watch and then pack battle. And Danny, what do you got for us?
I'm gonna go with Journey Together. I saved this one just
You were a little
for
hesitant.
yeah,
Yeah, you're like, Danny. Yeah, I'll go with it.
yeah. No, I
Well, I
saved
got a
one.
special
It
treat
was
for
very
you.
hard. Oh,
I got a
this
Japanese
guy,
Heatwave arena. Yeah.
sweet,
So quick story time.
nice.
Yeah, I was at a cup today. Did horribly, but they gave us $20 in credit, even if you just played, because that was the sign up.
Oh, nice.
And each pack was $5 for not Destin Rivals, but the Heatwave. So I
Yeah.
did pull this out of one of my other packs, of course. So this is sweet.
Oh, nice, dude. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
good.
was like, of course, that'd been cool. Out of the
How
other
many did you
two,
open?
3. So
Okay,
it was a
so you
new
saved the
box.
one.
Yeah, so this
All
could
right,
definitely have another hit in it.
all right. Yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know. I haven't opened any Heatwave. It was cool to kind of see these cards, and I really like the Hydra Apple. It's kind of sick.
yeah. It's a definitely one of the good ones.
Yeah. So I guess we could also just really quick, kind of catch up everybody the past few weeks. If you want to, not only how this past week was, but pretty much since I don't know the second weekend in April. It's been
Oh
a few
yeah,
weeks
it's been a
almost.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, we just been busy, just doing stuff. Something comes up. We were planning on recording one day. I had something come up. We planned to record a different day. You had something come up. But no, I've
It
just
just
been,
happens.
yeah. I do. This is new. I don't think I've even told you this. I got a new job lined up here in a few weeks.
Oh
Hopefully, once it
yeah.
all goes through.
Yeah. Not you. Yeah.
So
It didn't tell me
that's.
officially. Congrats.
But
Congrats.
thanks. That is basically my only real big news. Then nothing else very exciting over here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, nothing else. As you guys can see, if you're not listening, do got background now, some stuff on the wall. Still working on that, so at least got some of that done. Like, can you imagine we didn't record an episode for a couple weeks and I still didn't have stuff on the wall? It's like, all right, what's this
Oh
guy
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Like,
You would
what
have
is
heard
it?
you wouldn't have heard the end of it.
Yeah, dude, like what's this guy doing? Yeah, last time LDF was in town, unfortunately, we totally blanked on recording anything. Of course,
Yeah, it
ADHD. What are you
happens.
gonna do? You just forget. Anyway, uh, so it
Yeah,
was
how was
cool.
that? How was playing those
Yeah.
old decks?
Uh, yeah. So first of all, didn't do great in the regional. Didn't I don't know. It was more misplay. But we did get LDF did decent. He missed out on day 2 by just one loss, and it felt really bad
Oh,
because he literally hit a gauntlet of players. Like he hit 3 out of the 5 to 10 best players in the game in one
oh,
region,
it's yeah,
and then a
that's
couple.
tough, dude.
Dude, like that's tough. And then he hit a couple good Georgia locals too, and he did good. I did okay. But moving on from that, trying to improve here. But we did play some 2010 format, which was a lot of fun. He kind of taught
I
us
bet.
some of Lindsay and I some of the cards from that format. And dude, that made me like I bought some cards recently today actually when I was at
You
the
start
game
building the
store.
expanded.
Like these Claydol. It's like
Yeah,
yeah, I'm gonna start building like even there's like retro format decks and because it's a lot of
yeah, that'd be
fun and I
fun.
didn't play back then and I always wanted to when I was a kid and just uh it just comes up a lot at like regional weekends or people sometimes host regional format tournaments even in our area, so it's awesome.
Oh,
And I
that'd
did
be a
pick
good
up some
time.
cards too. Oh yeah, it's kind of cool that people still do that, not even just online but in person.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I wanted to show off at least one card I got here. So I'm working on the like 151 full
Yeah.
art set, and of course it's every 151 Pokemon doesn't have a full art card or whatever, but a lot of them do. Man, I was able to pick up this pincer, oops, from Surging Sparks,
Oh yeah.
I
Oh,
think,
I
or
think
Twilight
I pulled
Masquerade. I'm
that
sorry.
pincer.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I
I
pulled
forgot
that
about it.
pincer. Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sweet.
a good one.
And then I bought this Gyarados.
Sick.
dude. Yeah, I got it for $80, and it's in really good shape. Market price is probably 120, or it was when I bought it.
That's
So $80 is kind of a steal. Also got the Alolan Executor because I'm using, regional variants if there's not an actual alternative. I think that's fine. And then finally picked up the Drowsy.
yeah,
Remember the
nice.
Drowsy that went
That's
crazy?
it did
Dude, I got
drop
it.
drastically.
Dude, I got it for 30. That was less than what
Okay,
I was gonna buy it for before it boomed.
perfect.
Uh, it might even be cheaper now. I don't know, but it was like 28 or $30.
It's almost like that was pumped and dumped.
It's almost like it was, and it's almost like we
Yeah,
maybe talked about that.
yeah, possibly.
I could have had these cards pulled out and ready, but there was one other one I wanted to share.
Now that's what makes
Share.
it extra entertaining.
Yeah, I'm like going through it in the moment, like remembering some of these cards too. Because I haven't
That drowsy still it's still around $30, so you're still good.
didn't do too bad with that one then.
No, and
Okay.
it's probably gonna tail down here and way
Yeah.
back.
Oh,
It's a good card.
got shiny Charmander. Kind of a starter
It's
page here. It's kind of random. Some Charmanders and stuff. But So artist didn't know that they did some of the shiny stuff, so that went into the collection. Got a couple of those
good
full
ad
art Maractus, just random. But oh man,
from
I could keep going here.
Journey Together. Mm,
Yes, from Journey Together. Yeah,
okay,
yeah. And then this
it's
Clobbopus.
actually played it. I've seen it in some decks. So
That's why I picked it up. And actually, I was just playing that deck. This Clobbopus, because it's by USG Man, who does the Bubble Mew.
oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I need to
And
scoop that. That's a sweet card, dude.
what? Which one? Clobbopus?
Lava yeah.
Yeah. Right. All right.
Dude,
That's
the
pretty much
fact that
it.
I'm seeing these prices every time I looked up one of those cards you had, I'm just seeing trickle down, and now it's back into the reasonable price. Like it's $4, it's $5, it's fine. I
Oh
mean, even $10 was fine, but everything was 10, $15. Now it's like,
well,
back to 4 or $5.
yeah. We're almost
Good.
back. We're almost
We
back.
are.
We're not back yet, but we're
Not back, not it's working its way back, which
we're
is
halfway back.
I can actually start looking at cards and think about purchasing them instead of just being depressed every time I open TCG player.
Yeah, because I think both of us truly, aside from the pre-orders and sealed stuff, just stopped buying singles because
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I stopped.
why would
I knew
we did?
we were in such a mass. I mean, I still feel like there's somewhat of a bubble going on, but it was we knew we were
Yeah,
at the sort of top. It was so toppy. It's just out of
yeah,
control.
yeah. Just a bit.
And like that Clabber
I'm
Plus, there's
yeah.
268 listings. So I mean, and we're seeing a bunch of new listings. I might have to go back, watch a episode, see what cards we were talking about and how many listings there were, and kind of compare to nowadays because I'm
It's a good
sure there's
idea. That's a good idea. Aside from some of the prismatic stuff, because
yeah,
like I said, we're not all the way back yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
let's get
It's
in there.
coming. Yeah. Speaking of prismatic, I think it was Wednesday. There was a little restock.
Yeah, somewhere in last week.
Yeah, a
I
little
I
surprise
did
restock. Go ahead.
I did get lucky with, two ETBs, so that was cool. I think I just happened to just
Get
be
in.
at the right time, caught it
You just got
early.
in.
Didn't get reset like the Destin drop got
Oh
reset in
man.
queue. So
Yeah, so I didn't get anything from Prismatic. They also dropped, I think, more SPCs. Uh,
I don't know. Did they?
uh,
I looked. I didn't see any.
some
Maybe I
some
don't think
some
it.
accounts tweeted about it, but I didn't get anything, so I'm a little
Okay,
salty, a little
and
depressed
I didn't know that.
about that.
I would have
Yeah.
skipped the ETBs and went right for the PCs.
Nah. Because
Yeah,
you know what I mean. The ETBs are just you
yeah,
gotta
you're right,
when it's
man.
Pokemon Center, you gotta just ETB. At least that's how I feel
Yeah.
about it. Destin Rivals,
Yes.
we both got screwed because on Thursday, the next day,
Yeah.
uh, same thing, another drop, which is great for everybody who got some. And I think there's booster boxes, booster bundles as well. It was still a limit of one, which is fine. It's kind of interesting that the
Yeah,
prismatic
except
was two.
yeah, I was gonna say the prismatic was two still, but they did one on Destin, which that's fine. Like I'm cool with one. It's weird. It's just so
Yeah,
weird. dynamic.
It is weird. It is weird. But then again, Prismatic, I don't know. Prismatic is already out. Destin Rivals isn't
Yeah,
out yet, so I don't know if
that
that's the
could be
reason.
it.
But I couldn't.
That could be it. Makes sense.
I mean, does it though? I can't think of why that would make sense though. Like,
Just maybe to
or
get
unless they
more,
just had more already.
maybe. I don't know, but it is a good sign. So this is something I noticed. So this was what the first prismatic restock, right? Since they first announced whatever their message was about. So look at the time for like how much time passed since that message till the Wednesday, right? Like
Three
that was
months.
a 3 months, massive amount of time. And then we have Destin Rivals pre-release happen, and we're a couple weeks after, and they are already a restock, which is a very good. Like I feel like that's a very good sign. The fact that it came as quick as it did, and like we were able to at least attempt, more people were able to attempt to get product,
Well,
and
that's
it was, dude, it
that's
was
what I was
up
gonna say.
forever.
Yeah, it was up for about an hour. Both
Yeah,
of
it
them, I
was
think. Destin
forever. They
Rivals
were,
not as much, maybe. I don't know because I kind of gave up on that one a little bit sooner, because of my number in the queue, and
yeah,
yeah, it was up forever, man. I think a lot of people
was
got it. I think they're gonna restock both of those once again. Maybe not Prismatic, but Destin Rivals. I think they were somewhere on their
see it.
website. They did say that they're gonna release them on the day
Yeah,
of. So be
I think
ready
they
for
no,
that.
they put like they put the actual date on there,
Like May
which should
30th.
have been yeah, May 30th. Is that the release date, right?
It is the release day, yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
they actually put right up on there. Let me double check. They put the straight up release date on there. More will be available. This says later this year, which is the booster box. I think it was the ETB that had the date. But I did see that tweet. It
That's
did
what I saw.
actually put the date.
All
Oh, it
right, well
just
that's great
says
news. So if you oh no.
oh no, never mind. Never mind. No, we're good. It just says later this year. Just like the
Okay.
prismatic stuff.
All right. So I mean, that's to be expected. Maybe it was just the release day is like what people saw and maybe got mixed up. You know how we like to present information on this podcast. About 90% sure on things. But I will say
We
things
try.
things we're less sure about have been happening quite a bit. So
Yes.
have been coming true. So that's
Now, the
good.
one thing that has not corrected itself yet is the you're not getting booster boxes under MSRP. That we get used to the 160 as like base price booster box for a while. I feel like.
Well, yeah, but I think that'll happen next year. I think we'll dip back down
Yeah,
to
what we say?
120,
I think we
130.
said what early next year was our kind of our we are like when
Yeah,
things kind of settle
yeah.
down and we're back to seeing stock. But it'll
Maybe
take a while, you know. It just
I
depends.
don't. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see because mega evolutions are coming out later this year. Everybody's gonna be
Yep.
kind of hype on that again. Next year's the 30th anniversary. We talked about
Yep.
that a little bit. So, but I think you know we've gotten some good news and we've seen restocks happen. A lot of people got
Yeah.
it recently. They're literally printing this stuff to the ground. They are, and so just it sucks being patient, but I've become more patient with this. I'm like
Yeah.
okay with
Have to be.
waiting. Yeah, I'm like all right. Well,
For instance, when the Destin drop happened, like I got in the queue, I got reset. It was probably in the late afternoon. It was probably like 3:30, 4 o'clock.
yep,
It was nice outside. I just said, you know what? I'm just gonna go outside. Went outside, played with the kids, didn't care. I was like, if I don't get any, whatever, dude.
dude. Yeah,
Hopefully
because I
they print it.
messaged you. I'm like I'm out. I'm not waiting anymore. You're like yeah, it's nice
Yeah,
out. I'm about to go outside. I'm like perfect. Like
yep.
like
It's just
it
not
is what
worth
it
it,
is.
man. If
No,
I
no,
happen to be sitting here and catch it, which I've been pretty fortunate to do, great. But I'm not
exactly.
gonna sit here in the queue and wait and then get reset and just
and
not worth it.
and stress yourself out like and it's
Yeah.
just it's not healthy ultimately so it's like
No.
why even
No,
worry
I was
about it.
actually I've come to the I don't know, it's almost like I've come to the like peace with if I don't, get any sealed dust, which it would be awful. I'd be pretty upset about it, other than the ETB. Like it wouldn't be great. But I'll just buy the singles I want, maybe 10
True,
singles and
true,
just live off that, spend the money I would have spent on sealed and just
true.
gotta be
Well,
happy with what you're getting, right? Like
And Japanese is an option. I think I'm gonna buy Japanese shortly after the English set releases because we're gonna get into some prices later, but that has dipped a ton. I think you
Yeah.
can it's close to $100, which is crazy still for Japanese booster boxes. But I think after the English set releases and we see a few restocks, maybe the Japanese set will start to go down too. And I want to have a few of the Japanese boxes just in my sealed
Yeah,
collection.
it's smart.
You know,
Definitely smart.
just they're gonna print both to the ground, but whatever. Eventually.
Yeah, we just gotta wait.
Eventually.
I think so when we were talking last about I don't remember when, I think it was during, the first huge surge. We were trying to figure out at what point or at what set, how far into printing are they where they can, restructure their schedule and start printing heavily on one set or the other. I have a feeling it was right in the middle of Journey, and I feel like Deaths and Rivals is going to be around.
Yeah.
Just because I've seen a lot more Journey Together, the prices are actually reasonable. You're seeing sealed product, like $5-6 above MSRP, which, that wasn't that's that's pretty good for, all things considered. So,
Yeah.
they might have caught it at the right time, and they might have just said, "You know what? Just keep printing this."
Just send it.
And I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, just keep going. And I've seen a lot of scalpers on Twitter with just trunks full of, "Hey, I can't get rid of this stuff." Good.
I do. Yeah, I've seen that too. And I do think, honestly, probably in the fall
Yes,
and holiday time, because they don't want this to be a problem
you're
during
right.
holiday time again. They want everybody to be able to get their holiday gifts and all that. Because prices really spiked over the holidays, obviously, because everybody was really really desperate to get cards and whatever it may be and sealed stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised to see the first mega set or the second mega set later this year be readily available, which is
Yep. And we
positive.
know Deaths and Rivals is gonna, even if it's printed pretty heavily, which I kind of feel like it will be, it's still
It will
gonna
be.
be a sought after set. So
Yep.
it'll kind of be like Prismatic, where it is kind of hard to find, but they'll be more available. Or like the 151, even though when 151 first came out, it was like everywhere, and people were you could get it easily.
Exactly.
Um, but it was a sought after set, so it was still hard to find, even though it was readily available. I feel like that with Deaths and Rivals, it'll be pretty similar to how that was, but they'll print it forever. At least I'm
Yeah.
hoping. I hope it
Well,
turns into that.
well, I mean, look at 151. We're approaching over a year and a half now, approaching
Yeah,
two
dude, I
years, and
just
and
I
there's
just got
still
another
stuff.
one at Walmart. I think I told
See?
you that, right? But so this is what I think
Mm,
happened with that. This is kind of crazy.
yeah.
So it was shipped by Walmart, but it was like priced down. It was like $50 off the price because the MSRP is 27 or whatever, $28, and then
Yeah.
whoever had it listed was at in the 80s or 90s. So I think what Walmart did was they had so much on their shelf, and because they're like how Amazon does it. They can have sellers send their product and then they ship it from their warehouse. I don't
Yep.
know. I can get into detail.
I think everybody does that now, kind of.
Yeah, but I think Walmart just had so many of these in stock. They're like, we are losing money with this being on our shelf in this space that it's being taken, and they're like, just get rid of it, and they just discounted it themselves and just took the loss on it.
Because it was Walmart.
Yeah, it was Walmart.
All right.
So
We take those.
yeah,
We
do
take
what you
those.
gotta
So
do.
yeah, we'll see a lot of it. I'm gonna share my screen now. Talk about some of the Destined Rivals illustration rares and secret illustration rares that were revealed over the last few weeks, a couple weeks, whatever, that we did not record an episode. Scrolling down to them. All right. This also has some of the stuff we've already seen, but because it's
Let's see. Got
all of
going.
Destined Rivals, yeah. All right, so we've obviously seen the Cynthia stuff, all the trainer stuff we pretty much have seen. Hey, look at Hydrapple. Kurt's so cool.
It is
But I
cool, man.
think we can kind of go
Yeah,
through here. I'm not sure if this one, hard to say what set the Yanma's from, but that's a cool card. Love the Cynthia. Shaman is going to
yeah. The
be
Cynthia's gonna be
nice.
crazy. It'll be nice.
Yeah, that card's going to be expensive. Shaman, bench barrier. We love that for the competitive side. Little crustal It's gonna be good to like. Oops. I just want to say shout out to Jerky. I do like the illustration or the illustrator Jerky who did this Hydra Apple. All right, sick. My opinion. Don't know
Yeah,
how you
dude,
feel
that
about
card
it.
is
It is
sick.
tight ops,
I
but this card is.
when
Yeah,
I first looked at the set, that was the first one that came to mind. I was waiting for this
yeah,
to talk about it.
yeah.
It's very sick.
Okay.
I just love the like the two color only scheme. I don't know, and it's like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
darker
yeah.
look. It's
Just like
nice.
that green tint looks sweet.
Does. Big fan.
That looks cool. Yeah. So it looks like Team Rocket is SV10. So the Yanma and stuff was SV9. So we know that's Heatwave.
Okay.
Okay. So this Rapidash, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I do need it for my 151 binder, which is cool to see the Rapidash get some love.
Yeah.
But bro, we're not much.
Dude, I know the next couple you're gonna scroll through. The next like
Okay. This
back
one's
to
sick.
back
That one's
eat.
sick.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
That is, yeah, I love it.
Love it. Yeah.
Definitely gonna have to buy it. Would
Yeah.
love it,
All
dude.
right.
Houndoom's been getting some mad love lately in these sets.
Dude,
Like
even in
the
pocket.
yeah, even in pocket.
Hey,
Houndoom's starting to turn into
Houndoom's kind of sweet.
just yeah, it's sweet.
Cause dude, I want to do the Gen 2 illustration rare thing too, because Yanma's in there, like, and plus it's a smaller generation. Although the Gen 2 starters don't get a lot of love, but you know, there's
I
Typhlos
mean, at some
more.
point you'll just be able to do all of them. Just keep going. You'll just run
Yeah.
out of gen and just
An entire
it would be
Pokedex
crazy.
binder of illustration rares. It would be sweet.
It would be cool.
All right, the Blaziken, pretty sick. I like the
Yeah,
Blaziken
sick.
as well. This is gonna be in the Team Rocket side of the Japan, on the Japan side.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy, but cool card.
And then yeah, the two the Misty
Two
cards are
Misties.
gonna be
Yeah, we've
yeah, they'll
seen
be
those a little bit, a little bit. Those would be expensive, a little pricey.
yep.
We'll just skip that. Clan Pearl. Okay, that was actually a cool card. I didn't see the Electrike before. Reminds
Yeah, I
me
like
of
it.
the
It's a little plain, but it
yeah.
gets the job done.
Style's cool. Another Team Rockets card, Orbeetle. This one is all right. Nothing. I mean, it's got a Team
I don't know,
Rocket on it.
team
Jason,
yeah, the Team Rocket Ground's kinda like you looking.
he's sweating. Orbeetle's kind of getting away from him. Decent. Not not a need, but I do. It is coughing, so I guess it is a need. But
You need it for
or,
the binder,
wheezing.
unless you
Yeah,
already have
wheezing.
one.
No, I don't even think there is another coughing illustration rare. I know there's a or a wheezing. I know there is a
We
coughing.
is there a Weezy? Might be.
Is there?
I don't know. You keep track.
I love the Murkrow.
Yeah, the what is that background? That isn't that background similar to another background? Or am I crazy? Hold on,
I don't know.
let me have to do some
Similar
getting
to
here. I
another
feel like I've
card.
seen yeah, I feel like I've seen that like backdrop before.
Possibly. What is that? Is that like Goldenrod City?
It has to be, right? Like that's the only really big city. That's my guess.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
don't know, I feel
Goldenrod.
must be a reason. I'm gonna try to figure that out while we're still talking.
Okay.
But yeah, it's I like it. Nice card.
Yeah, it's up there. Zamazenta. This has been out for a little bit. Revealed.
Yeah, it's alright.
Cool looking card. Cool looking card. Yeah. No, Zamazenta doesn't do much for me.
No.
Another. I was actually hyped about this because it's another 151 illustration rare that didn't exist.
I don't know what's up
Eradicate.
with all the goofy looking the grunts, man. Like it's just I don't know. They're they're not like dark. I don't know. They're not like a dark theme like you'd expect. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Like where the old set, it was like you got
I
like
don't.
the vibe of like dark.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
And
know.
they did
Now
have the
it's like
dark.
cartoony.
Yeah, some of them. Some of them are a little too cartoony. Like I don't like the grunt's face, like what he's doing there. I like the Eradicate. It's kind of like just doing whatever they want, kind of getting into trouble. But the grunt needs to be, I don't know, doing something different. And I
Yeah,
love
oh,
this little guy back
I can
here.
live. I can live without the grunt, dude. Just
Yeah,
why's the grunt got to be on there? Like, just, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know, and it's very similar to the Orbeetle situation, but now he's like smirking. He's not like sweating.
Yeah, it's like the same look.
Yeah, I don't know. We have viewed this before. Um, Again,
Yeah, I like this a
cartoony,
lot.
but I like
It's
it.
cartoony, but I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Yeah, the cartoon. I think it's the cartoony vibes that I'm getting.
Okay.
But hey, this is confirmed to be real, eh?
That's one of the other things that we were pretty confident about that when we discussed it.
Yeah,
And also another 151 Pokemon, which is great. But glad to see that this is legit. Don't know how those guys got those packs, but that feels like
yeah, that
forever ago.
was. It does. That's crazy. They did end up with those packs. Bet someone
Okay,
got
so
backdoored and got them handed to them.
no doubt. So we did get to see all the illustration rares from the upcoming Destined Rivals. Some of these are what, the secret rares, full art Pokemon. We don't really. I don't care to look at those.
I mean, the Mewtwo's sweet. I love how it's
This
how
one?
like Giovanni's red. Yeah, like that one. It is sick. Like the red
Oh no!
Giovanni.
Oh, that's
It's such
so
a
sick.
that's got to be by far the best one. I mean, not only
I
because Giovanni Mewtwo, but like just I don't know. The
color
color
scheme.
schemes. Yeah, it's great. It just blends so well.
I like that. I do like the Crobat low key.
The Crobat is also really nice. Yes,
Honestly, I
that
don't hate
one's
the
pretty good
Nidoking.
too, man.
I like the
No,
purple. Yeah, yeah. Full arts look good. Full arts look good. The full art supporters also all pretty cool. Definitely like
yeah,
them. Nothing crazy. Giovanni one looks good. But now we're talking. Dude,
and
I
these are
don't want
so
this card, but it looks cool to me.
yeah, it does look cool.
Well, I mean, I do want this card, but it's not my first choice, obviously. It's all right.
Take it or leave it. This one's sick.
This one, of course,
It
Igawa
is.
comes through again.
Yep, the card's
Igawa don't
beautiful.
miss. Yep, need it.
Would have loved to see
Need it.
Zapdos too, but
Dude, I called it. I didn't I knew it wasn't happening.
yeah, it's okay. The Moltres is sick.
Yeah, the Moltres is sick. How do you feel about our boy
I,
here?
I'm, s- Dude, I'm still kind of like on the fence. I don't know. I don't
All
know.
right, let us know what you guys think about this card because I feel like it's kind of torn. I don't know either. Lindsay wasn't impressed. I'm like it's kind of sweet. Like I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. It's kind of reminds me of the feeling I got with the Surging Sparks Pikachu. It's like you take it or leave it. I don't know, man. I
Man,
don't love it.
I love this way
Pikachu's
more than the
def-
Surging Sparks Pikachu.
Oh no, no! I'm saying like this feeling of how I felt about the card. Like everyone loved the Pikachu, but it was like, why? It's not that great.
Mm,
This is kind of the same way. It's like this card is going to be sweet and sought after, and it's kind of sweet, but
I don't know.
not
Yeah, see,
great.
yeah,
I would take this
yeah,
over the Pikachu all day, but
yeah.
oh
I think
man,
the Moltres is better maybe,
I think so
but
too.
I like this. I feel like it could have been better. I feel like there's more illustrations that could have been worse for the Mewtwo than could have been better, if that makes sense. So I'm like leaning more towards
Yeah,
like, okay, they did a pretty good job with it. Do I think it could have been better? Yes. Could they have messed it up? Yes. But I do like the red, I don't know, like the
I feel like
sun setting background,
it kind of matches
Giovanni. Yeah.
the the full art, like kind of with the colors. Yeah, I mean, I,
Yeah.
of course I'll be hyped if I pull it if I get any sealed or
Yeah.
anything sealed to open. I'm not gonna go out and buy it.
No, no, we'll talk about that in a
Not
second.
on the I'm gonna purchase this list for $400, but if I pull it, yeah, sure, that's great.
Oh yeah, yeah. This also could be better, but I like it at the same time. What do you think?
Yeah, I just it's I know that's kind of where we're headed with the like the cartoony feel, but I feel like everything is just they're really pushing the cartoony feel. We're like the Yamega is like n- more of a dark feel. Same with the Moltres. Like that's like I actually feel like that's like a rocket card, you know?
Yeah,
We're like this, it's kind of cartoony. The
I,
Mewtwo
I'm like, okay, yeah,
on the
Mewtwo's
fence.
definitely better than this. I like this one because it looks like they're at Viridian City Gym or something, and Giovanni like
Yeah,
just King's using Earthquake, but it doesn't really like give us that. Of course, like the Cynthia is much better because you can see that she's battling in a stadium, but she's also a champion,
right.
so probably a bigger stage. This just looks like the gym.
Yeah.
I like it, but I don't know. I'm okay with it. Could be better, but I also like Nido King. Nido King's just sweet, but
I really like this card.
dude, this card's dope. I love this
Yeah,
artwork.
it's so dope.
Yeah,
It is so dope.
yeah, I want this one.
I love
This
when
one's
they
cool.
I love when they add all the evolutions like in one card, but like focus on card itself. Like you know it's a Crobat card, but you see Golbat, you see Zubat. I don't know, and it's it's nice. It
Yeah,
really
they did.
adds to the theme, you know.
Mm-hmm. Like the Rocket Grunt or whoever that is. I think it's just Rocket Grunt is in the background.
Yeah,
Just kind of there, right? Like, okay, we know it's Team Rocket
right.
card, so they put a Team Rocket member on it. Much better than the Raticate. Like this is much better.
Yes, I agree. Love it,
Okay, we're never gonna look at that card again. If I pull that card, never
dude.
mind.
That's the card I pull.
That
I pulled it. I'm gonna
that
speak it into existence.
that'll be my 13th reason. is, is, is the Arvin's boss
Oh
pick.
God! If I pull that, dude, pod's over.
Dude, that's what
I'm
I'm
done.
saying, bro.
If I
Just
pull it
end
on
it.
the pod, you'll just see the screen go black.
Yeah. Yeah.
No more words.
No more, no more anything, actually.
Ah,
uh, Maybe that was exaggerated a little bit, but I don't know. I really hate Arvin and
I
that
don't think
card.
it was. That's a fair reaction to pulling that card.
Now I'm gonna pull it. I'm gonna knock on wood. Anyway, Ethan's Adventure or something. This has been out for a while, but it looks awesome.
It
Obviously,
does.
I got a heat wave pack right here. Of course, it's been revealed. Okay, Rockets. Gosh, I don't remember the name of this card, but it's the Rocket Admin, and then the Giovanni. Pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah,
Not blown away by either of them, but overall, pretty hype, pretty happy with the set reveals. Oh, I guess we can go over some of the gold stuff.
that one's cool. I do like the Ho-Oh. The Mewtwo
Oh,
is
it's
yeah.
nice.
The
Yeah,
Ho. I
the rest of these
think the Ho-Oh looks the best out of all of them.
same.
I think
This is what jamming tower. Yeah,
sounds
this is a secret jamming tower we're
tag
getting,
jamming tower.
and Lavencia. Oh, the
Yeah,
Tadbulb's cool,
that is cool.
and you got the Taylor up there. I guess all the stadiums have a Pokemon. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Somebody
look
told
at
me that.
that. Yeah.
Lindsay might have told me that. Like if you look at all the secret stadiums in the Scarlet Violet era, they have a Pokemon somewhere
Oh,
in there.
that's nice. I'll have to
Fun fact.
go
Yeah.
reinvestigate.
Okay. Yeah. So we just like I said, we haven't. You and I haven't spoke about any of these, and we definitely wanted to just kind of go through them, show them off. I'm obviously anybody listening or watching has probably got a chance to look at those.
Yeah, this was the first
I would
time I've
think.
gone through completely, I'd say.
Yeah. I'd
Other
forgotten
than the
about a
ones
few of them.
I'd already seen. I think
Yeah.
out of everything we just looked at, I think my favorite card is the Ho-Oh. I mean the Moltres. I'm sorry, the Moltres. That's
Oh,
gotta be my
okay.
favorite one.
Yeah. Moltres is your favorite. Oh, it's hard not
Yeah.
to pick Moltres, but I might just go with Crobat. Crobat, or I do like the
What?
Mewtwo. I do like it. I'm like pretty on board with the Mewtwo. But my those are the top three for me.
Not bad.
I think it's probably most people's top three for the Team Rocket
Yeah.
side of it.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
It's
Well, I wanted to
it'll be
kind of
interesting if we ever get a chance to open any of this. No,
well,
I think we'll be all right.
I think
I
so
think it'll
too.
happen.
Yeah, we're feeling better. We're the vibes are good.
Yeah.
Things will be available eventually, and we're starting to see it. Journey Together, readily available. But let's talk about some of these prices. So, obviously, Gloria Team Rocket, $160 is still overpriced, but you know it was what 200 plus for a while there. It's out in Japan now, so the price has gone
Yeah.
down, which is good. And again, when the English set releases, this will go down quite a bit.
Yep.
Look at I haven't even looked at Journey Together or Battle Partners recently, what those booster boxes sell for, but I imagine it's, 75 to $80. Actually, I'm kind of curious.
What the battle partner ones? It's peak. Yeah, $80.
Damn, that was a good guess.
That was you're right
Very
on.
cool.
It's like exactly $80.
Insane. All right. See, so that was kind of going crazy for a while. But again, things release over here. People want the cards earlier, so they'll buy the Japanese stuff, just to have it. And obviously, those things
I
go down.
But then we know the prices. We know that Rockets Mewtwo is going to be like if that's 450 right now, the Japanese one,
Dude,
dude,
I'm scared.
we're looking at 600-700, I bet. Which I
Yeah.
mean, you never know. I feel like the pull rates on Journey Together were a lot better, than recent.
Yes.
Like, so
That's
hopefully they keep
another
that
thing.
trend going.
I would like to see that. Better pull rates for I think that's kind of on their mind as well. Um but
Keep
we'll
some of the
see.
pricing down.
Yeah, we'll see because those all were all supposedly printed, last summer. So, uh, you know,
So they
and
probably are the pull rate set, but they can print more of it, which could, in hindsight,
we'll see
raise
how the pull
those.
rates are. I see the card being, $500-600 for sure in English.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you there. It'll be up there.
Team, dude, Team Rockets, Moltres will be 200 to 300 for sure. The Crobat will
Yeah.
be 150, 200. Yeah, all these cards are going to be stupid at first. So try to get out to your
Yeah.
local pre-releases. Those will start mid-May. So May 16th or 17th, 18th, that time frame is when it'll start. And then they'll have more on the following weekend. So I know this is going to be a lot of people's plan, including mine. I'll go to probably a
They're
couple
early. I might
pre-releases.
actually try to do that. I haven't done a pre-release in years.
Bring Abigail too.
Dude, funny story, quick off topic.
Yeah.
I've been letting her play Let's Go Pikachu,
Yeah.
and she's about to be 6, so she's getting better at reading. And I
Yeah.
noticed the other day, like she's sitting there, she's confused at what to do. I was like, well, when you can read, you can start figuring it out. Like you just read what the bubble says. And she's
Hmm.
sitting there like struggling through words, but she's getting pretty far, and she's got it like she's reading the
She's
bubble
getting
and
it.
she knows what to do. Yeah,
She's got her own
she went on.
playthrough going.
Oh yeah, dude.
Let's go.
She's already got 3 full out shinies in that playthrough. Crazy.
That's absurd, actually.
It is. But no, that maybe in a couple years I'll bring her to some pre-releases. Yeah, once I can show her what like actually building a deck, means and how to do it.
No, no, yeah. I just meant so you could get another set of cards. That's kind of what I meant. But also then you
Oh,
have
I
to
thought
pay.
you meant
So
like have her play.
not necessarily, but
She'd just get roasted.
that's I think so many parents just bring their kids like just to get involved. But
Yeah.
they do know how to play, I guess, for the most part. But I plan on going to some pre-releases as well. And actually, I'm thankful I went to the Cup today at this local store. It's about 30 minutes from me. They said that if you've been here before, when it comes to the Destined Rivals pre-releases, you will have priority.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's good. So I'm like, okay, I've
Yeah,
never
that's
been to a
good.
league here. Yeah, so that's good. So I know it's gonna be
Yeah,
crazy,
started.
but hopefully get some of that.
Yeah, no, you'll get something at least.
We'll see. But yeah, these prices are kind of ridiculous. Expect them to go down, but this does always usually give us an indicator for English. Usually English is a little bit more expensive, except on the female supporter side or female type I don't know. Wafu gets people going for whatever reason. But some of these are reasonable. Most of them aren't.
Always the special illustrationers are always going to be the 200 plus cards, 150
Dude,
plus, unless you pull
always.
Volcarona like I did. Um,
I mean, it's not that bad.
it's pretty bad.
You pulled Volcanion, not Volcarona.
Oh, Volcanion, yeah, not
This guy,
Volcarona,
dude, doesn't even know his Pokemon, bro.
dude. Because
I'm
I'm
just
so
kidding. I'm
so
just
upset
kidding.
about it. Oh, yeah. Anybody
I'm
wants
messing.
it? I'll give you
Anybody
half off.
wants it? I'll give you $50, $50 gift card in the
Yeah.
Volcanion. Let's let's pivot away from the Team Rocket stuff. This is something you had brought up to me. I got the page open, unless you want to share your screen. Actually, doesn't
I
matter to me.
am not sure which
Oh, the
what I even brought up.
evolution cards, the
Oh
Chinese
yes,
exclusives.
yes. Here, I will pull those up. I have them. Leo.
So I must have missed something because I didn't even know about this until you sent me the link. That
Oh, that's
is
definitely not the right screen.
Team Rocket.
Yeah, hold on.
That's what happens when we've been out for a couple weeks.
Forgot how to use the. All right. Oh, it's okay. Let's move this off so we can actually get a decent look at them. Yeah, I don't know these. I seen it pop up on Twitter and I was like, oh, what's this about? I haven't even looked at what the prices are because I know it's probably
Are
crazy.
they
I,
already
I don't
released?
I don't actually know that. No, May
Scroll up
16th is
May 16th. Okay.
yeah. So just like a different evolution set. There looks like with these four special illustrations, and then you get this set of them. Um, okay, those are cool. But then they have these stamped ones too, and we know what happens with stamped anything, and it's different prints here. So
Yeah,
I
those
mean,
are
there's a whole set of them, and you get the V's. So there's a lot going on here that
yeah, this is I'm processing all this because it's still new to me. Go to
yeah.
the stamped ones, or not the stamped ones, the ones next to that. Sorry, with like the energy
These ones
symbols.
direct.
That looks sick.
Oh yeah,
I kind of like how that
I
looks.
do like I do like the energy symbols. It looks really cool.
Really neat. Really neat. That Umbreon's awesome. Now go to
Yeah,
the stamped ones.
yes, and the stamped ones, there's just different art, but it has the. I'm not sure what this logo is.
I'm not sure either.
Jolteon's sweet. That's sweet art. I like the Jolteon.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
yeah. I need that So-So Eevee. I think that's So-So that did the Espeon as well. No, never mind. I don't know who did that Espeon, but I think that's the Obsidian plant. I don't even know.
Then you
Dude,
got then
China's
you got
weird.
these.
They're getting these V's. They're in a format from like 3 years ago. I
Yeah, the
don't know.
V still is crazy.
Dude, yeah, the quick ball and level ball,
You got an
stamp
energy.
hollows. Yeah, they're just mixing a bunch of stuff here. But what's awesome is the Umbreon, Leafeon, Sylveon illustration rares. These cards are
Yeah,
amazing,
these are sweet.
and I need them.
Yeah, I'm not looking for. I bet you they'll be 80 to 100 each, maybe.
Well,
I'm
how do you
guessing.
obtain these packs? Is it like a special
That's
booster set, like like gem pack? Like what even is a gem pack?
that's a
Click
great
on that link.
question. What we
Hold
got
on.
here?
Oh,
Oh,
okay. So gem pack was okay. I know that Pikachu card right there from Horizons. That card's got to be like $80 right now.
yeah.
So I expect those evolutions to be more than that.
And they have some crazy. Look at that. That looks.
I don't remember how much these were selling for when they came out, like the packs. I think you could get a box of them
These
for,
are. Oh,
gosh, $40 or something, but it was only a few. I don't know.
We'll have
Um,
to we'll dig back into it when these actually release. We can actually see.
yeah,
I don't know if they'd be on eBay yet because they're not even out. I don't even like May 16th, but it doesn't
they,
say how you can get them. That's the only thing. Here,
yeah, I don't know.
yeah, I don't
China
see
has
how
been
you
getting a
can.
ton of exclusives. Like that's kind of cool though. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a lot of
it's.
Chinese promos I kind of want. Did you see the Ditto? Oh, that's a Korean promo, but the Lapras
Oh
Ditto.
no, I didn't. Away,
Turkey Beach
dude.
has got a. It's like $60 right now. I think it's not bad. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, pull it up. Let me see it. You know, Lapras Ditto. That's probably really sweet. $60. I mean,
Not terrible,
no,
right?
not terrible. Not great. Terrible. There's other things I'd buy over it, like the Eevee from what was that? Was it Twilight Masquerade Eevee? Right?
Yeah.
That's down to 60. I'd scoop that up.
So it's
Oh,
called Meta Monk
it's
Project
so
or something. I don't know what
sick.
that is, but right? Isn't this cool? I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, man. I love the
That-
Magikarp just chilling in there with his
yeah, yeah,
ghetto face, dude.
yeah. It looks really good.
Ah,
I
put
saw
that
those
on the weekly
recently.
watch.
Weekly watch. That would have been a good one.
That's sweet.
Yeah, like we've missed a few things in the past couple weeks,
We have.
but not like too much. It kind of standard stuff. Some new cards being released and a lot of
Get to it
reveals.
though.
Exactly. Exactly.
Eventually.
Nothing too crazy. I'm looking on eBay real quick now for that card. Let's see. So $70 maybe.
For the
I
Ditto,
saw it
the
for like
Lapras
60
Ditto.
somewhere. Yeah, it was on Twitter or something. But yeah, speaking of weekly watch, I'm gonna share my weekly watch. I've been looking at this card, and I think I should have bought it today. I almost did. Can I not share my screen? I cannot. Okay, there we go. So I kind of want this Beedrill because it's full art.
Oh, for the 151?
Yeah, need the Beedrill. So my shop had it for $30 today, and I probably should have snagged it.
Ah,
Near mint is kind of around 40, 37, 40 in that range. Japanese is around 30. So I kind of messed up by not snagging it.
no,
Now
that's
look
all right.
right here.
We're we're seeing these come down, but it's
Exactly. And like this
it'll
card
work
did
its way
spike
back
up.
down.
Yeah. Like this card was 40. I think it maxed out around 45. No, not quite. But it's on the decline, which is positive. So if I can get this card for 30 or less than 30 ideally. But like for a card that came out 3 years ago, it looks
Yeah,
this good. I'm not mad at paying 30. So I kind of
no.
messed up.
I
It
wonder if
is
your
what
shop
it
still has it.
is.
Check it out. Call them.
Yeah, they might.
Did you see the condition of it or anything?
I didn't get to look at it. I did look up the price of it on TCG Player, and I kind of forgot about the card. But because we were doing some other stuff, like still playing
Yeah.
rounds and getting prize in. But yep,
So here
what you got?
is. Oh, yeah. So I need to buy this Latios at some point. I don't. I'm not gonna buy the Latios, just the Latios, because
Well, how much is
I
the
know they're
Latios
kind
now?
of. See.
Not to go off track here.
Oh, you're good. It's probably 120, probably more. Actually, I don't even remember what it was.
It's up there more. It's a right side screen.
Oh, there it is. Oh,
It
it's over
used to be like
200.
2 plus. So
Hondo.
damn, it's going down. That's good. Yeah, it's 250. Jeez.
But at some point, I hope
Like to
to
see the
try
decline
to
on all
get.
that stuff.
Yeah, it's like look at this steep decline here. Like that's great. I
Yeah,
mean,
that thing was like $40
we were up in the
forever.
50s. Yeah,
Jeez.
like obviously here's the huge boom up and then it just crushed and it's kind of worked its way back down. So I mean, we're seeing it go down. That's good. That's how everything is though right now. I mean, we're seeing everything drop
Well,
down, which is
we're probably gonna get
sweet.
more surging printed as well.
Oh, that
So
would definitely help all of
I mean, that
this,
just came out less than six
obviously.
months ago. Still, it seems like
Right.
a decade ago, right?
Dude, I know it feels like it's been out for 2 years, but
Dude, we've all
yeah,
been
it
through a
was
lot the past 6 months. Like,
nuts, man.
it
That's
is
when it
nuts, man.
started. That's when this all started. It was surging.
Yeah,
Pocket.
exactly. Pocket. It came out like exactly 6 months ago. Jeez,
Yeah.
here we are.
Good thing they're coming out with a new set and that. I don't even want to get into it. They just don't stop, man.
It's the
I can't
sixth
keep
set,
up.
bro. That's like one a
I
month.
can't
It's
keep
like,
up.
dude, how can anybody play that game competitively? Like, you just have to keep spending money. You have to. I don't know.
Yeah, that's you have to. So yeah,
Back battle.
yeah. Let's send it.
You ready?
I'm pretty sure I won the last one, right?
Dude, I think so. I think
With
you've been
that
whooping
the
my
armor
ass.
on. That was probably one of the better cards we pulled. It's gonna be heat in here. You
Definitely.
can
All
feel
right,
it.
let's see it. Just rip it.
It's heavy.
I want
The
you,
heavy
you go
pack.
first.
Yeah, I'd rather see the your pack
They're
get
all
open
yeah, they
last.
all feel heavy these days.
Yeah, dropped them.
I'm expecting heat.
No, the box I pulled the end Zoroark from the same box. This is just one pack that's left. There's not gonna be no heat.
Uh, there's no heat.
I already kind of seen the edge there. I can tell you it's not heat. But
I
you never
missed it.
know. Potion. Sorry, I forgot to get the cards out.
Oh, I don't think it
There.
matters. Well, I guess people
Pop's
listen.
Choice Band. That's actually a good card for current decks. Oh, and a double. And a
Your
top.
your your boy. That's kind of troll. I think
Uh,
that card's kind of worth something right
that's
now, though.
but the double.
I think so. All right, let's see if I can pull some heat.
Oh, it's got a good ability. Yeah, I could see this being a
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a gust.
purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See if we get some heat from the heat wave arena.
All the heat. Let's see it.
There's only like 5 cards in these Japanese packs.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. I already blew it. There's nothing.
Oh,
Well, I guess I win.
yeah, you win.
Dude, what a joke. I didn't even know card was in the set. Only 3 energy for
Nice.
180 plus? I mean,
It's not awful.
oh, it's technically a stage 1 too. It's got 280. Kind of curious
Pretty
what this
good,
card
man.
does, yeah. What's the name of that card? Electrovire or something?
Electivire? Yeah, Electivire. I've never seen it played in anything. No. Maybe it's
Dude, I don't even know if it's ever had a card competitive. Maybe back in the day. What does this thing do? Not that anybody's like super interested in competitive
yeah.
stuff.
I'm kind of curious to see
I've
what
been
it
playing
does.
quite a bit lately.
You got
I am interested.
what set was that? That's from
I can look
Heatwave,
this
right?
up after.
Okay.
I was
I
just
see
trying to
it.
share with everybody. Can't really find it. All right, that's
Yeah,
another dub for
stage
me.
was it stage 1?
Feeling good. Oh, you're kind of frozen on my end for a second,
Oh, there you are.
so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
We were
you're
both
unfrozen.
frozen.
I
Okay.
don't know. I thought you were in depth reading the card, and I was asking you what it did, and you were just like, I just seen your screen. You're just like still looking at it. I was like, oh, he's really reading that. Holy shit! Like, I'll just let
Well,
him. I'll
I
let him
was
focus.
well, like you weren't saying anything, so I was like, all right, I'll just look this up later. My bad. I thought you were like ready to wrap
Oh
it up.
no, dude! I was like, From what I seen, like you were like staring at the screen. I was like, damn, he is really digging into this card right now. Like I'm like asking you questions, and you're just like just still. Like I was like, okay, maybe he'll
We're
tell me what it does eventually. And I'm like trying to look it up while you're frozen.
stop, bro.
It made way more sense. I like stopped and like looked at the other screen. I was like, wait a second, definitely
I'm
frozen right
trying not to
now.
laugh because that's so funny. Oh,
Oh,
dude.
that's tough. And then you say, oh, it's frozen. Oh, yeah, I see now.
Makes more sense. Anybody know what this card does? Holy.
Dude, it does an
Oh, here
extra
we go. Here
100
we go.
damage if you have two energy on it.
Okay, yeah.
So you can hit for 280,
But you need 5 energies on that beast.
5
I mean,
energies.
you probably play it with
Dude, with the new
Magathon or something.
no, with the new Iono's Belly Bolt deck, you can get crazy with electric energies.
It has to be attached to that Pokemon.
I
So
know, but
Iono
you can
only accelerates
attach.
to Iono,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
I think.
Yeah, you're right. You can only. Yeah, you're right. I just
Okay,
got
so
smoked by that yesterday or Friday. I think I got smoked
you
by it. I was
didn't.
like, wow, this deck's
No,
really
you
good.
didn't. No, you didn't.
Dude, I got. He had the best setup. He had like 30 energies on the board. Like his half his deck was energies, and they were all on the board. And he was hitting me for like
Oh,
700.
dude, I played against a Raging Bolt Iono deck at Atlanta Regional.
That's
It's kind of cool.
interesting
I get
mixture.
the concept. It's just kind of bricky
Yeah,
because like Iono Belly Bolt will accelerate the lightning, and then yeah, Raging Bolt attack. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Obviously, you still need energies on the Raging Bolt, but cool concept.
yeah. I'll stick with the
Kind of,
meta format. Like I think.
I think so too. I think so. Speaking of the Frostlass stack, like with Maractus, I was playing that recently. I kind of like it
Oh
with the
yeah,
Badoo
I haven't
Monkey
seen that
Glorious.
yet. Yeah, with the Badoo. God,
Dude,
dude,
you just
I was playing somebody, and me and this guy, we were just going back to back. Like it was like 6, 7 turns in a row. We just hitting each other with Badoo, and we just kept pulling a new Badoo out, and it was just nonstop. I was so close to quitting. I was like, I can't take this anymore. This is driving me insane.
yeah, now it gets
But I
kind of
know I
bad.
was pissing him off. I was
Yeah,
out of control. We were just both
it-
stuck.
it's been called the Badoo Wars recently.
It's yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's bad, but I'm glad we could catch up on everything
Yeah.
this episode. Pretty much, we probably missed some stuff. I mean, geez, what we didn't talk about Iono's or Lily's box came out. We both
Oh,
got you got a couple
I
of
do.
those. I
Mine's
got
you
one.
can't see it. It's up there at the very top. I don't know. You can't really
You can't really
see.
make this one out either, but that's what
There,
that
it's up.
is right
It's up
there.
there.
Yeah, same thing. Um,
And
yeah,
then
there's more to talk about. I think that what
right before we got on, I checked my email and it said, "Oh, your package has been delivered." I was like, "What the hell would I get delivered?" And it was I ended up with one
another
from
one?
Best Buy too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, yeah, I remember you got a couple.
it might.
Yeah,
Hopefully, it's at my house because well, I'm in the basement also. So
go check it out.
yeah, I don't know. I might open one up. Why
That's
not?
what I was gonna ask. Why not, dude? Have some fun. Live a little.
Yeah,
Products
well,
kind of becoming more
five packs in
available.
it, right?
Yeah,
4 packs, 5 packs,
they're
6. I don't know.
55 at my local store, so it's not like they're that crazy even. Like
Oh,
above.
that's not bad. I thought they were gonna be like hard
Nah,
to find.
dude,
Yeah, I'll
I'd
open one
buy
up.
one for 50 to be honest. Like $10 over, whatever.
Yeah,
It's
why not?
it's Lily, bro. Like I don't care.
Yeah,
Lily
get the
promo and
um
shit.
yeah, get the promo. But I think it's just the regular print, right? Like it's not. There's
No,
nothing
it's like
special about
slightly
it.
different. It's I think it's a
Is
little
it
different.
okay? Yeah, I'll open it
Think
up
so.
one.
Think
Maybe
so.
I'll save some packs for the next episode.
All right, I need to figure something out for the next episode. I don't have any. I mean, obviously I have packs, but one other thing too
Yeah,
is
it
it
sucks dipping
is
into that sealed stuff
it
too.
does suck dipping in the sealed, and I don't want to do that. So we'll figure something out. Uh, before we head off, I was telling you about it a little bit, but Lindsay and I registered for the North American International Championships, and
Yeah.
they have pop-up center of Pokemon Center, pop-up center Pokemon centers at the internationals. There's 3 every year, and hopefully they did have Paldean Fates, and I think, gosh, Temporal Forces, Paradox Rift. I don't know what else, but they had a bunch of Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs. So I'm really hoping they have like a stock set
That'd be
aside.
sweet.
Yes.
Yes.
And so if you live in or around New Orleans, or you don't mind traveling there, I think it's still open for registration if you wanted to compete, but if not, if you just wanted to go and check it out. The internationals are an extra day. So the event and the tournament starts on Friday, goes into Saturday. Normally Saturday is the first day of competition, and then they wrap things up on Sunday. But there's an extra day, so you do need like a reservation to get in the Pokemon Center, but those haven't gone up yet. So, if you're in the area, or if you don't mind going mid-June to sweat your, you know what off, you could go to New Orleans and kind of check that out. I think it's cool, even if you're just a collector, because there'll be a bunch of vendors and the opportunity to get in the Pokemon Center, and they have a lot of exclusive merch, obviously.
That'd be sweet if to let me know how that goes.
Oh, of course,
Obviously.
I'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
Once we get back from there and stuff, it'll be cool. But we're gonna go compete as well, so we'll see how we can do. But I think it'll wrap it up. Unless you got anything.
No, I don't have anything.
All right, sweet. Yeah, there's nothing that really came out. I guess let us know if you got any of the Destin Rival stuff, or even the restock on
Yeah.
Prismatic. Definitely interested to see how many people got some stuff from the recent restock, or if you had anything previously. Definitely let us know, or whatever you're finding in the wild. I'm interested
Yeah,
to hear about
I
that.
would love to hear about that.
You,
I haven't also looked, but I
dude,
haven't seen.
I did look when I went to Walmart last weekend. There was a Scarlet and
Oh,
Violet
oh,
base ETB. I was like,
oh.
what? Yeah, I didn't
Did you
get
see
it.
that?
No,
Oh,
I didn't even scoop it. I was just like, all right. I didn't want it because it was I don't hate dude,
it's
I
crazy.
like Scarlet. I played the Scarlet game, but it was Koraidon. I was like, I kind of wanted the promo
I'd rather.
of Miraidon.
Yeah,
So,
right on.
but I did
Yeah,
see someone else post on Twitter about seeing Scarlet and Violet ETBs with a picture, and I was like,
that's
oh,
great. That's
maybe
weird. That's such a
so
random
weird,
restock.
right? Yeah, so random. But so keep your eyes out peeled, and let us know if you found anything random, or just whatever it is. I'm curious. But aside from that, that'll do it. Wrap it up.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys next week. Sorry for the long delay, but there'll be another episode, like I said, next week for sure. So that's it for us. Peace out.
See ya.